We on the move, back with another one. All right, guys, we're back with another ammo video today. And today we're going to talk about the 5 top tips to save on ammo in 2026. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So each and every time I drop one of these money saving hints on one of these tip videos, you guys are notified so that you stay in tune with the lowest prices in the industry. All right, so let's get into the first one. And this varies depending from state to state. Go to your big box stores. The big box stores, a lot of times their prices will be less than your local mom and pop gun stores because once again, they have a lot more stock. They get to buy at a bulk, so they get to buy at a significant discount. The smaller gun shops who might not have the space or funds to buy millions and millions of rounds of ammunition. So go to your big box stores. And all big box stores are not created equally. Sometimes you're going to some big box stores and the prices are definitely inflated. But then you'll have some other big box stores that you go to and you find a deal. And maybe those deals vary from week to week. So make sure you go to your local big box stores and price it out. This is your best case scenario for the fact that if you go in there, you can buy 1 or 2 boxes at a decent price that maybe you would have bought at bulk price online sometimes. And this is subjective. Also with the current ammunition increase, whenever these stock that's in now, assume that these prices in retail will go up very soon if they're not going up already. I've seen them go up already a little bit in retail. But if you got a big box store in your town, everybody doesn't. That's why I say that. Some towns don't have the same stores, region to region, also state to state. All right. Just like in California, you can't even order ammo online anymore. In California, it's absolutely crazy. So for state to state, it's different. So this one is going to be kind of the one I don't recommend. Okay, we'll get into what I recommend in a second, but let's talk about the elephant in the room, because over the years of me doing hundreds of videos, this is the #1 kickback that I usually get, is that I use an ammo search engine site. Y'all all know what site I'm talking about. It's one of the biggest sites on the internet for finding ammo. Y'all know which one it is. I'm not going to mention it for purposes that I can on YouTube, all right? But you know which one it is. And here are the reasons why I really kind of don't recommend them, all right? However, if you do use that engine to find your ammo and you find great deals and you have good luck with it, by all means proceed. I'm here to save you money. I'm not here to drive you any other direction to save money. That's the only reason I exist. But the reason I don't recommend them, one, is that the companies they use share big companies and small companies. But the thing about it is it's a search engine. It's a bot. So it doesn't discriminate any kind of human thought process, any of it. So it doesn't say, oh, this company has a bad reputation. It doesn't sort that out. It just says, here, this is the price of the ammo. I'm going to share it with you. It doesn't tell you the shipping on it. It gives you this little bar where it tells you if the shipping is good or bad, in the middle, whatever. But a lot of times with those, it ends up being that the shipping is so high and so egregious that whatever savings that you thought you were going to save on the ammo, you end up paying more than you would have, even paying a higher price at another site with free shipping. And that's kind of where the problem comes in. The second issue that I have is that a lot of times when you deal with bigger companies, or not even big companies, well-known companies that have a great reputation, say a lot of times when ammo it gets shipped in the mail, I've had ammo get lost, stolen, some of the ammo been taken out and taped back up, all kind of things. So the question is, will these companies stand by their product and say, hey, listen, this is what happened. Hey, we're going to take care of you. Boom, boom, boom. We'll send you the rest out. We'll send it back out to you. Or are they going to say, you know what, you're on your own. Second, customer service is, are you going to be able to reach anybody? Or you can have a number you can call, or email, or you can get a response. So I'm very concerned about those things, using those type of companies that that those search engines use. But also they do share some big companies sometimes. So I'm not saying don't use them. I'm just saying use it with a piece of caution tape, all right? And kind of just being aware of who you're dealing with. The second one, to save on ammo, one of the best things you can do is buy in bulk. Just like any other business, right? Anytime you buy more of something, you save money. That could be on any kind of business you could think of on God's green earth. You buy more of it and you get a better price on it because you're buying more of it, so they're willing to cut the price down, right? So buying bulk ammo. First of all, get a baseline. If you don't know how much you should pay for something and you're trying to figure out, hey, how much should I pay? Go online, do some research. Go into your big box stores, walk around and see what the price is there. Compare it a little bit. Go back onto the bulk and see if that bulk deal is the best for you. You might have to pay a little bit more money up front, but to be honest, I'd rather you pay more money up front. And instead of buying 1-2 boxes a week, like people tell you, every time you get paid, buy 1-2 boxes. You can also put 2 boxes away of money away until you get that bulk money and buy more for the bulk. So it's a couple ways you can do it if you're a patient person. I know some people need an instant gratification or maybe need to go to range that week, but if you're not in a rush to get it, that's another strategy, buying in bulk. But that segues straight into my third thing, shipping. So there's a couple of two of the ways that companies do shipping for ammo. It greatly affects the cost of what you're paying for the ammo. So you have some companies that, one, pay shipping by how many pieces you get. So they have some sort of algorithm where if you buy 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes, they charge you this much. You buy 20 boxes. And usually the more ammo you buy, the higher the shipping comes up. So a lot of times that method will make the ammo super expensive. However, there are times where the ammo is so much cheaper with the shipping added, you still save more money. So make sure you do the calculation. If a box is $10.99, right, for a box of ammo, and you buy 20 boxes and the shipping is $15, chances are that's still a good deal, right? Now, if the shipping is $30, $40, maybe not. So you just got to be really smart on how you do it when they charge shipping for ammo. The second one is free shipping. This is the absolute best option. If you can find something that's free shipping, whatever cost you see up front is going to be the cost plus the taxes, but you're not paying shipping. That's a great deal. You got to understand, sometimes when you buy an ammo, shipping can be up into the $40 to $50 to $60 to $70 range just to ship. Now add that to the cost what you pay for the ammo, then you add taxes, and all of a sudden you're paying way more for the ammo than you thought you were originally. So free shipping, even if the ammo costs more at some points, sometimes the ammo might cost more up front, but the free shipping knocks it down so much for the total price that it's worth it to pay $20 or $30 more sometimes. You still save money, all right? The third one, flat rate shipping. So this is one somewhere in the middle. A lot of people that do flat rate shipping, a lot of times it's around, in my opinion, it's usually around $15 flat rate shipping. This can be a great deal. If you're buying 3 boxes, not a good deal. If you're buying 4 boxes, not a good deal. If you're buying 50 boxes, it's a deal. So with the flat rate shipping, be careful. If you're buying more, usually the flat rate shipping will save you some money in the end if you're buying more. If you're only buying a few pieces, the flat rate shipping is probably not for you. So you probably don't want to do the flat rate shipping. All right. So those are the 3. And here's another one, and probably the last one I'm going to share with you. How about you don't spend any ammo at all? How about you don't buy any ammo? And you say, what the hell is this guy talking about? Dry fire. There's so many systems out here for dry fire training. And if you're really trying to get better at shooting, you're going to have to dry fire training because no one's had unlimited ammo. Trigger control is everything. So if you can find a system, they have products that reset your trigger automatically. So you got to keep cocking it back every time. They have things with laser. They have things with integrated systems that tell you what you're doing wrong. They have all these systems, guys. It's a million systems they have out there for you guys to dry fire training. Also, if you're at home and you can't make it to the range, maybe it's raining, you got outside range. Maybe you just in the garage, kicking it around the garage. Maybe you just want to practice in your room. You can do this. So dry fire training is an excellent way to improve your skills dramatically without spending $1 except for the upfront cost you spend for whatever products you're using to do the dry fire training. In worst case scenario, if you don't have any of these systems, and you say you got a revolver, you can do the revolver all day long. You can pull. All right. So you can just cock it back and shoot it. If you don't want to spend the money for that, but that will greatly increase your skills also. All right. So those are some of the deals that you can do to save money in 2026. I drop videos like this all the time, trying to save you guys money. I also leave a link in the bottom to some of those dry fire systems that I'm talking about, and so that you can check them out for yourself and get more information. All right. AAF, we on the move, man. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. AAF, we on the move. I'll see you next time.